Hey guys, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. It is Tuesday, we're back, we're live, and I need to get in there pretty quick because we got a maneuver in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Mr. White Potato. How are you doing, good sir? It's been some time. How are you doing? I hope you're doing very, very well. Wait. We got to give you one of these. Whether you like it or not. Oh, there's new options for moderators. Can manage blocked words and change chat modes and live, or can review. I think we're just going to go with the standard for now, but that's good to know that is an extra thing that we can do. Hey, SRWB, hello, the video watchers, everybody out there who is involved. It's good to see you again, whether now or in the future. We got to deal with all of these, but if I just click over this, look how cool this looks. Whoa, it's been expanding out. But what we're actually looking for is here somewhere. I know you're here somewhere. That not you either. Wait, where is the thing that I'm looking for? Has it exploded somehow? That would be kind of fun, but not really what I want. Let's zoom in on Juna, because where are you in the list? Let's scroll up. There it was. Didn't see it. Couldn't see it. Was blind. We are headed off to Dres. We have a big old lab that we put in orbit around Juna. We landed a helicopter on Juna, and we were like, okay, we're processing the science, and it's now time for us to leave. And so we flew this bottom piece out. Let me aim my camera over here. You can see that we've clawed onto the bottom of my space station, and we are getting ready to go to Dres. We have the Astrogator mod back, but we're gonna actually just be going by the plan of that we had last month. Yeah, last week. Oh, you know what? It feels like a month. I have had quite the busy week this week. I've got like 4 or 5 different assessments due, and I'm writing a magazine article, and there's so much stuff going on. But it's pretty good. Okay, so welcome. I hope everybody's good. We've just got 14 seconds to pass by here. If we have a look, we're going to be headed off in that direction. There's another maneuver node over there, and I don't think we've actually quite got Dres set up here, set as target, but we will be trying our best. It's too late. Go! We will be, of course, trying our best to encounter Dres as we fly around. This is a beast of a machine, and absolute behemoth. Can we? Yeah, I think we'll keep that one up there. I think that's the one we want to keep. We do not have any feedback about the fuel lines that are working here. I suppose technically we do. I'm going to keep an eye on it anyway. But according to this, we don't need to be doing any staging. But you know what? It takes some time. Hey, Richard, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Got a better brew than normal. Got a stroopwafel. Love it. All about stroopwafels. I'm gonna have a little bit of caffeine here. Wise, yeah, it's good to see you, mate. It's good to see you. We will catch you around. You're playing Fortnite? Fortnite's, yeah, it's cool. I got over my... Ooh. Oh, no, that's just an artifact on my screen. Don't worry about it. For some reason, something's frozen right here, but looking at my stream, it looks good. So, you know what? That's fine. We'll accept this. That's all good. Yeah, I got over my, like, competitive gaming streak a while ago. I would actually like to take part in some... maybe some competitive Minecraft or something like that. Something that I play a bit more often. Maybe not so much the PvP. Have you played build battles? They're fun. Okay, how are we going here? This is going to take a while, so I'm going to accelerate time a little bit more. Look at that. How are we red already? I mean, obviously, streaming is a good idea. Carl's in there. Okay, cool. That's good. We gotta roll. We gotta run. We gotta get out of here. Going to Dres now. Are we going to be biome hopping? Do I need to send out a craft to be able to go from place to place, or are we just going to get some orbital science? We're obviously going to need to also today at some point return this one here. Well, Juna one small step. It's got a pilot on board, maybe a scientist on board, and we could definitely do with them. We're getting close. We're getting close. I say we're close. About halfway, according to the burn indicator, but like this looks a lot closer than it was. So we need to go and build not a rescue craft. Should we call it a recovery craft? I think we're going to go for a recovery craft. Ideally with enough fruit. Do we? What do we do with them at that point? Do we send them off for another adventure of their own? Which, you know, that's the thing we can do. Maybe a light moon adventure. We go Ike, Minmus, Gilly. Like, just bop our way down the Kerbal system like that. Of course, there are other things we could do, and I'm open to many suggestions for this wayward scientist that we have. You're going to get a victory royale. Good job going. Good going. The burn is strong. I wonder how far into the future we're actually going to be having missions that don't just leave from Earth, go to a place and come back. In fact, we've already done this thing that I'm about to talk about. But with robots, not with people, so it doesn't really count, right? Ooh, is that a statement I'm happy to say? I don't know, but I feel like public-wise that is a thing. But we've always gone from Earth out to somewhere and come back. Even going to the space station. We go to the space station, we come back, right? There have been occasional missions that go to the space station and move on to Hubble and then go home, which I suppose is pretty close. It's not quite what I mean, though. I wonder, yeah, when we're going to have intermittent steps in our journeys, at what point will the first person look up from the surface of the moon and go, I'm going to Mars now, or going to Jupiter or something like that? At what point will we have interbody travel rather than just going to Earth and back, or from Earth and back? This is cool. Hello, how are you doing? We missed the sunrise, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. So what we need to do now, before we do anything, do an Afterlife for All Mankind. I've not actually seen For All Mankind. I unfortunately do not. Oh, I'm so stressed for time. But you know, I mean, I'm gonna laugh about it because it's a bit brutal else. Where is my encounter? There was one over there. Okay, I think I'm going to take that, and we're just going to figure out how to get it closer. Now, I think the first thing we can do is bring down our apoapsis somewhat. Maybe try and line it up. If I bring it that way and then slow down, ooh, I don't like it. What happens if we speed up a bit more? No, at no point does that hit. Okay. I mean, we can make this work somehow, I am sure. Let's start by getting the ascending node down. We want to bring the ascending node down. 5 degrees is a lot. I just want to say that quickly. You can see this is the orbit that we're on. This is the orbit that we want to go to, and like all the way over to there. That's a lot. That's a lot, and this is still 0.2. But look at that already. That's bringing a lot of what we need into alignment, and then I should be able to just like slow us down. Oh, did you see it there? I saw it there. Until we get an encounter. I would normally prefer to get it on the way up, so I then have an opportunity, you know, up past it, so I have an opportunity on the way back down. Are we gonna do? Are we gonna try? Are we gonna try, or am I just gonna take? I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna be like, this is good. This is where we want to go. This is how we want to be looking. So now I hold it. I put it to you, my good audience. Do we try to rescue? Recover our scientist in one small, Juna's one small step, or do we just push on with the lab relocation? We have two options here, and I'm down for either. Unfortunately, this one, not the most amount of fuel we've ever seen in it. It's only really got the Delta V. I don't think it's... Wait, it should have just turned those on. It's only got about 600 Delta Vs, and I don't know if that's... In fact, I know that's not enough to bring us home. If we have a look over here on the Delta V map, we are going from Juno orbit, this one here, trying to go back to... I mean, like, we could get a grazing meeting with Kerbin. We don't really need to be going deep into a capture. As long as it's not Jeb, okay, that's good. Yes, for both. Yeah, but which one do I do right now? In fact, both will be happening. No matter what happens, the lab is on its way to Juna. Not to Juna, to Dres. It doesn't exist, I tell you. Let's switch back over there. I didn't put the alarm on. Go do the alarm. And then I guess we'll just build a nice, capable craft. You know what I think we need? I think we need a craft that is capable of landing on light moons and getting fuel. I feel like that might be the thing. You there, 3 years. We're going to check on Jeb. Don't worry about Jeb. He's fine. He's fine. But this maneuver is the address. I don't want to use correction, but I'm going to anyway. Because it's not. I mean, it is kind of a correction burn, but it's like the trajectory tweak. I don't know. Like there was pretty much no way. There was pretty much no way of me leaving Juna directly. I mean, it turns out unless Juna was somewhere like here, where the ascending and descending node was, and then Dres would have to be in the right place. So there's quite a constrained movement to make. So yeah, I think mostly we can say that there was no way for me to go in one burn. So it's not a correction burn; it's a second part of the burn. Alright, back to the Space Center. I feel like people are going, alright, let's do it. Alignment burn, what a great, yeah, okay, let's go with alignment burn. Alignment burn and final tweaking, correction. Alright, let's spend a long time trying to find words that aren't correction. We are. I don't. Do we want to build a thing that? Let me lay out some ideas here for you, because I got a couple of ideas. We could either have something. I don't know. Do we want to have a two man thing? The problem is I don't know. Wait. Utility. I don't know how we would go from this. It's not utility. Science. I'm sure we've got it already. I'm sure we've already bought one. Where is the ICE in situ resource utilization ISRU? I bet I've clicked over it and I've just not seen it. There at the top. That's why I didn't scroll up. Oh man, what? So we could put this like you know what? Yeah, we could probably go for something like this. If I can rotate the things the right way. And then we have a craft that lands like this, right? Or we go here and we have something that, you know, looks like this, and this. Yeah, no, we'll go for a large one. Then it has like this underneath it, and like some sort of landing system. But this would be like the very bottom thing, right? Maybe there'll be a tiny slither of one thing that I like to put on the bottom. I don't know whether we've actually got access to it. No, unfortunately not. Would be a little slither of tiny tank. What about you? Yeah, something like this. Okay, so do we go up or down? Who thinks Twitchi is relatable? I mean, I hope so, but at the same time, I am also doing some pretty crazy things in life. So, if doing a minor, use the big ones. The small ones are packed without an engineer. Okay, yeah. I mean, we could bring the engineer. That could be the thing we do. Okay, so this wants to be a craft that just makes its way around space. How compact do we want to make this? How far do we want it to be able to pop in one go? What is its delta V requirements? I think that's what I'm trying to ask here. Is what are the delta V requirements that we need? Let's have a look at the map, and we'll see some numbers here, like going in and out of. We'll just call this solar orbit. Of course, actual solar orbit is somewhere in the middle of everything, but we're gonna just get some rough numbers here. Like, we're not going to the sun at any point, and that's 6,000. There's some big numbers there. But to go from, let's say, Moho to Eve. What would that be? That's not really laid out very. We need to have a much better diagram here. There are ones out there that I've seen, so I might try and figure it out. But it should be roughly about 2,000 delts to get from one to the other. Now, I don't think that's going to get us from Moho up to Jewel. I think that might be 3, 5, something like that, 1,000 delts. I'm gonna do the crazy thing that I think that I was suggesting at the beginning. We'll see how this one fits. Do you think we can? Do you think we can? I mean, we must be able to somehow, right? We've been playing this game for ages. If I can't do this, then what can I even do in this game? So let's go with something like so. All right, one of these, and we'll put like a big old engine on the back of some description. We need to also somehow. Wow, they're tiny. Look at them. Look at them. They look like the. Just tiny little tanks. They look like these ones do on the normal regular size craft. Okay, this is huge. This is huge. But I think we're alright with that. Remind me, please. Oh man, it really needs to be done. That we need to put a bunch of cooling on here, because if there's one thing that the mining is, it's very hot. Very, very hot. I'm going to use some pretty outrageous part clipping here. I think that's fine. Just to give me something to connect. You know, I'm going to push it back. Just to give me something to connect the drills to. This and this. Oh, is that too much? Is that too big? Is that over the top? I think we can deal with it. What's the weight distribution here? About when we've drained some fuel out. Okay. It's still a lot more central than I was expecting. Okay, that's fine. What can we put on the back that's... We kind of only want liquid fuel, right? Like that's the only thing we want on board, and that makes our lives a lot easier. I mean, we could put a cluster of these on the back. I would have to do some fanciness, but that's okay. That's what we're here to do. Let's do it. What do you reckon? A bunch of these. I'm gonna have to go around like that, and then in like so. That's a little bit not right, but we can make it right. We can make it right. Let's pull this up like this, because that just feels like the place where it's wrong. Yeah. Oh, what was the no about? Oh no. What was the no for, my dude? What was the no for? I missed the timing on that one, I'm afraid. Like this? Is that right? I mean, this is kind of. I feel like this needs to, like that. Is that right? It does feel a little unholy, but I think I can live with it. Also, even though they're inside, you totally have to put little nose cones on. Oh, I can't get to them. Okay, but we do need to put little nose cones on the front of these, else they will contribute huge amounts of drag when we're in the atmosphere. Because Kerbal's great like that. So something like so. Looking good. It's looking pretty good. It doesn't carry much delta V at the moment. Are we going bigger? Because it's only really got to lift off from Gilly. Like, can we set the body here? Like, what's the heavier? Minmus, maybe? Is Minmus like pretty bad? Let's have a look at the to weight was the 9. Okay, that's pretty good. Ike, let's see the size of Ike. 4.2. Where do you think we're limited to? What about the mun? Look, we could even take off from the mun. Okay, I think we can take this. Now, the real question is there any way we could get some decent thrusters on the bottom? Ones that only run on liquid fuel. I don't know if there actually are ones that I'm thinking of. We could technically bring some oxidizer with us and then have Where are they? Well, these ones? These ones? Let's bring this back down to that type. Of course, trying to balance the thrust around my center of mass will be most awkward. But I don't think impossible. Okay, I know how to do this. We can bring these thrusts all the way down. All the way down. And then we turn on the center of mass, center of thrust, etc. Okay, alright. Are we totally going on a trip all the way over? Wow, okay. I kind of don't believe it. Do you guys believe it? I kind of don't believe it. Even if we burn a bunch of fuel. Okay, what I'm going to do is move this over here. Make sure we've got 4 everywhere, and then maybe even copy and paste some extras, and then I could just like shut this one down, right? And that moves that all the way back. They are very badly aligned though. This anywhere better? Okay, so that's good. Let's just double check that the other engines are pointed the correct way. I could definitely see that being an issue that I've got. Okay, alright, well, I mean, gonna have to set up some things. If you refill the ore tanks as backup, yeah, mate. They're gonna be heavy as well, aren't they? Wait, let's fill those up. So if we've managed to fill everything up, even then this only needs to be like 12% to balance out. Okay, well I'm willing to give it a go. I'm willing to give it a go. And hopefully this is a craft that will just never stop. So how many Kerbals can we take? Let's have a look. So obviously we're gonna have. We need room for one more at least. Do we take? No, I mean we're gonna have an engineer. We're gonna have a pilot, and then we'll pick up people on the route, right? Like that seems like a good idea. Seems like a great idea. We need all the power, like all the power. Are they enough? I almost like. Is that more than this? No, that's got to be more, right? That's got to be more. Let's have a look. Tracking speed, 24.4 per second, and this is 8. Get out of there. Get out of there. Put you like that, and then of course heat is a big thing. Oh, that might be a bit too big. Can we go on the mediums? Okay, that still looks like they're going to intersect, but I think we're fine. Do you think we've got enough power, or is this going to be an issue? Excuse me, that one crept up on me. Let's put emergency solar panels up, because you never know when I forget to like unfold them. Things do generally go wrong. Do I just put wheels on the bottom? I was gonna put landing gear, but I'm also tempted to actually just land this like a plane. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We don't need these. We don't need you either. Okay. Let's put down some pretty big landing gear. I don't know about the biggest, but like some pretty large landing gear. I like to slap them on the side here and then do it like that. And then we got a lot of play with where we put them. Something like here. Is that backwards or is that forwards? I think that's the right way around. You never know when you slap it onto a part that's been like reorientated at the back. Just like I'm not sure if that's right. Not local, absolute if you could please, thank you. Absolute of course sticks it to the big grid of the game, which is kind of what I want. Let's land large landing gear at the front. I mean, what else would, yeah, that is the right way around. Because we don't really need the tilt, right? This is just It's just cushioning, right? I'm mostly going to be landing vertically, and then I reorientate to deploy these drills, which will definitely hit the floor. That's good to see. That's good to see. Okay, I mean, I think we're good for just start adding greebles now, right? We just start adding things that we think would look good. Let's pull these back up. Small end point at the front. Okay, yeah. I almost want to slap a parachute on there. Is that even the right thing? Slap a parachute on there just in case. Can we do a just in case? Oh, I'd kind of like to put some extra capacity on there. Maybe. No, don't. What do you reckon's a better thing? This? Oh wait, look, there's two of them there. Do you see this? Do you see that little weird glitchiness? That you actually want a cone. What cones do we have? I mean, we could use like this one. Ooh. Obviously the one you wanted me to use, yeah? Is that right? That's the classic. I feel like that doesn't give enough style. You're not. There are 5 people. Something like that. What? I mean, this one looks a little more. We're just gonna go through. That's a little too big. Just gonna see literally which ones even fit now. Let's pull this back. Let's get the cross section down as we normally do sometimes. We could totally use a. Oh yes. Did you want that one? The problem is like so that's called the cone. These are all called cones apart from the airstream. The fairing. Oh, that's a blunt little thing. Yeah, I think it doesn't matter really which one I use. So, like, if you... I'm here for taking some passengers to the moon. The shielding docking port is rubbish with the drag. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not... We're going to have literally one time going through atmosphere. Put a claw on it. That could be useful. Yes. Yes. Is that a winner? I don't think that's a winner. It would be cool, but I feel like that's going to be a problem. Why the massive coat? Why not? Why not? It's like the moment we get out of the atmosphere, we're done for, like, drag wise. So I think probably this, right? If I can, I think I can. Let's put a little bit of a cover on the top here. The way I'm going to do it is something like this, and then if I can grab, not rocket, liquid, if you could. Oh, we could probably put the RCS here, actually, right? Do we have the RCS shaped one of these? We do not. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was actually seriously considering the claw. The claw might be a winner. Okay, let's just clap that on there like that. Okay. I'm going to move this rather than the anchor point. I mean, it's okay, but I don't think it's revolutionary, you know? Really quite sad we didn't have the RCS. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna put RCS across the top. It's gonna probably look horrific, but hey, that's my build style. Probably do something like this and then stack them up. Is that the thickest one? Okay, so this is like legit the thickest, but it's like quite a weird angle, as in like curvature here. I suppose it is a bit wider. Let's try the big one. Let's see what happens. This is changing my center of mass. That's okay. We didn't actually end up using it anyway, so that should be fine. I'm glad this isn't Kerbal 2. This is a craft that would shake itself apart. Okay, that's okay. I'm down for the look of this. I think we've made worse. We've definitely made worse. Okay, so this is going to be retracted. This is going to be retracted. This is what we're going to look like flying through space. I'm down. We've got 3,500 delts for the moon, right? For the moon. So that should be fine. We'll just strap a pretty serious set of rocket boosters to this. The question is, of course, do we just slap more on the bottom? Let me wind out here. We could fairly easily slap on a large decoupler. Let's go with this. No, that's not large enough. This one. Can we get that in the middle? So we could do this. I'm definitely going to remove the fairing for that. How do I take that off? I think that's something I can do. Okay, great. And then build a rocket underneath, or we could strap boosters to. I might do both. Have a little booster set to send us on our way. But do I have a big lifter in here? No. No, I don't. All right, what's the biggest lifter we got access to right now? Like that? Disappoints. This one? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay, let's scroll this up. We'll copy this out a few times, and if I remember correctly, we don't have the engines to actually be able to deal with this size booster. Was it you? The Rhino? Was this the one that was like actually pretty terrible, despite the fact that it was saying it was good? 1,200 on the surface, as opposed to the main cells 1,300 on the surface. I mean, like this is always a good strong contender. It really is not efficient, but on the surface it is pretty. I mean, just everywhere it's pretty powerful. Let's just go with that, shall we? Let's just go with that. Definitely need some boosters. Name it, please. Oh man, this is the Resplendent Voyage. Resplendent. There we go. How do I get voyage coming across well in text? Does that make the right? Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I probably need to add some more accents and stuff around, but that's pretty good. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to add some struts around the outside going up. It's just probably going to be helpful, you know? Okay, then we just. Is it just big boosters at this point? I mean, how much do I need to get to... They're not. They're at Juno, so 600. But we do need to go to Ike afterwards. So we need. Let's say 7. 7 will be enough. That's in orbit, but this first one's not. It's hard to call it sometimes, you know. Kerbal. So, like, we start at sea level. That's not changed all that much, actually, the 2000s there. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, do I do liquid booster? Do I do like mainsail boosters? Is that a thing that we can do? I think that's a thing we can do. We strap these on the side here. It really brings home how big this craft is when you bring out these tanks and they're just like, yep, that's just a booster. Do I want more than this? Let's go one down below and then hopefully mainsail fits. Pow. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'll take it. It looks good. Let's move this up and out. And out. There we go. Nice. And that should be enough room for us to run some fuel tanks in. You there. Thanks. From you to you. Nope. Okay. Go from further inside the circle. There we go. Great. And then just cap it. Just cap it. Wrong size. Okay. Okay. Still not saying enough, eh? Eh? Have we over... Hey RJ, how's it going? We are... So this is going to go pick up a scientist from low Juno orbit, go to Ike, get some fuel, and then find out where it can go from there. Somewhere light, hopefully. Is this enough for what we need, though? So if I now put this back on vacuum, we're at like 8,000. But there's a whole portion of the burn that's not. I'm going to throw some boosters on it, and then we're going to call that good. I think that's the way we're going to run this. I'm going to throw some boosters. We're going to call it good. We then need to find out when our Juno window is. Could be any time, you know. Thoroughbreds. Because, you know, I want this thing to take off. Few more struts. Struts are life. Okay. Alright. I think we're probably good to fly. Why is everybody on board? Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Lights and RTG, it gets dark. Yeah, I mean the RTGs are like, you can't really run enough RTGs to run a miner, right? So it's kind of a bit of a band-aid. Lights is a thing though, right? As a beast. That is a beast. What do you reckon we could put on the bottom? Do we need anything on the bottom, or is that fine? We could put a line of RTGs on the bottom. That's what we can do. Alright, return. There's been enough stuff listed. Let's go do it. Make a resource scanner probe. That's also a good idea, rather than just like flying around and... Oh man, now I'm going to need a cargo bay, right? Do you reckon we could just attach it to the front? Yeah, I reckon we could just attach it to the front. What was I doing? RTGs. I don't have any. Lol. Okay. That solves that little issue. I wonder if... So if I do this, I'm going to abuse the build system for a moment. I'll move this in like this. No, I want to go that way around because it's not the one attached to it. Ooh, I'm not pressing shift and it's letting me move it quite far. Does that look central to you guys? maybe a bit too much. At the same time, got to get through the night. Yeah, that looks central to me. That looks central to me. Probe. Wait, well, is there anything that we didn't have the RTGs? So open the shield. Put down. Ooh, phone. Put down a clamp. Oh, I won't. Oh. Sad times. It won't let me put down the docking port on the shielded docking port. I do understand, but this is very sad. What is this here? What's that attached to? Just out of interest. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to use it though to pull this all the way up and make it look like it's exactly what I just wanted. Looks like it's better than actually, right? This is actually going to throw me off balance. I don't think I'm going to make anything heavy enough to be bothered by that. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to put that on that one on there. Okay. Open this up. Throw all the stuff in that we use to keep a thing with. Oh, this will need a relay. Oh, man, my phone keeps going. Let's throw that away. Are these the best relays with a... There's a 15. So this is 100. It's 215. This is 100 as well. I can't believe that this is as good as it gets. It just feels bad, It just feels bad. Need a polar orbit for the scanner. Yeah, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I'm tempted just to throw that on there. Am I? Is this gonna happen? I think this is gonna happen. I think it might. Oh mate, we're not gonna be able to get that in there, am I? I mean, I'm already making a monstrosity. As long as you don't look too hard, it actually looks okay. The moment you start taking in what's actually going on, it all falls apart. But I think we can live with this. Maybe the service bay wasn't even needed, but I'm gonna roll with it for now. And then we're going to solar. That's another thing we most definitely need. Put big panels on. No. I would like foldable long ones. And then we slap them on the side there, and then we close the box. Yeah. So it's got control. This is not copied out. It's got control. It's got power. It's got the ability to scan. Is there anything else it needs? Movement. It needs to be able to move around. I'm tempted just to RCS it because that's all we actually need it to move for, right? At no point do we need it to actually take control of its own future. In fact, we don't even need the RCS, the SAS, do we? I do feel like just a little bit of these. There and there. What am I building? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Resplendent, as they say. And then of course, sorry, we need to put down some actual... where do we think the center of mass is? It best be about here. I'm gonna overcompensate with a lot of thruster blocks. 5 horn, thank you. And then we're gonna do the same on this side, and then that should allow us to move in any direction, right? Up, down, left, right, forwards and backwards. even if forwards and backwards is actually by the... Yeah, okay, alright. I think that's now everything we need. What experiments, etc., can we bring? You know what? I've not used enough of these to even know what we need to bring. There's like a command center. There's a command center somewhere, right? Like that. Weather analyzer. Definitely don't need that. Ionographer. Normally the business building things. Grand Slam passive seismometer. EOB. The mystery goo. Let's take that with us as well. And then we'll just bring all the bam. Thank you. What a great idea. We could put a lot more in there, but I think that's good. That's good. Is this now taking up seat space? No. Okay, that's good. I feel like there's stuff we're forgetting. We've got solar panels. We've got comms. Got the best comms available to our Kerbal kind. I'm even tempted to just put a couple more up here. Or maybe get rid of that one. Yeah, that doesn't at all look terrible. It does. What about now? No, it still clips. Too bad. I don't like it. I don't like it. We could probably, though... Not the fuel tank, or the whatever that was connected to. You, though. Like that. Okay, that doesn't offend me so much. That makes me feel a little bit better about what we're doing here. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing when it's closed, but I think we're good. Alright, we're going as we're not going at all today. Does the rover mate not have a reaction wheel? I thought it did. No, I'm fairly sure it does. We will double check that. We can do it with just a single right click. Okay, hello. How are you doing? This one's cool. Oh, everything cool? I think everything's cool. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! All right, is it louder than I am still, or am I still louder? Wait a minute. Something's wrong. Well. We'll be hitting a Reaver, obviously, but this is good. What engine is that supposed to be? Something hasn't fired up that's supposed to have. I bet it's this middle one. Yeah, look at that. That was okay. We got some staging issues, but it does actually look like it could carry on. Let's revert to launch. That was spectacular. I'm about that. If you were gonna fail, you might as well fail looking good, and that was totally that. Ooh, the load though. Yeah, wanted to launch with a fanfare. Like there have been plenty of craft that I have attached. Yeah, look at that. There it is. Attached extra solid boosters to just throw off on the way because I'm having a fireworks display. I've done that in the past. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! Any better this time? Okay, that looks a little bit better. Didn't throttle up the main craft, but we are away. Slowly but surely with, wow, quite the frame rate. I'm fairly sure the frame rate is, the blame for the frame rate lays solely on these thoroughbreds. It is a thing that I have noticed in the past, and almost the moment that I stage my solids away, it fixes. But it could also just be some sort of weird ground effect, because I noticed that that's also working out here. Okay, we're going far too fast for how far upright I am right now, so I'm going to try and pull this over to at least 10 degrees, something like that. And as we come up to the speed of sound, the audio gets a little bit more muted. I'm asking to look towards my prograde marker. It doesn't seem very strong with the SAS, but that's all right. That's all right. Out of all things that we could be failing for, we could have put some more down the bottom here, right? Like that would have helped down the back end of the craft. I do worry now that we are up and flying about the maneuverability in low gravity environments, but it should be fine. I'll change my maneuver descriptor over there because we don't really need to know what buttons I'm pressing, right? Like, I know what I'm pressing, and do you care what I'm pressing beyond the fact of what it does to the craft? Yeah, that's interesting. All right, wow, my apoapsis is already up high enough. I've killed the liquid engines. I've killed the liquid engines entirely. We're just going to wait for the solids to burn out, like so. And as we're spinning, I'm going to throw them when the back end looks around. I'm even going to turn the SAS off, or at least when I feel like it's going to throw it that way, which I feel is about now. Kind of. This one's definitely going up more. We are going to strike it, unfortunately. The others are going almost entirely as I thought they would. Ooh. Donk. Okay, with that, I'm going to ask to carry on round to prograde. Hopefully, it will keep pushing me around. Let's see what it's trying to do right now. Yeah, it's carrying on pushing me around. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, we're going to have another donk. No, we're going to miss it. We're going to miss it. It's all right. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Two-man Elo mission are on their way home. Yay! After the engineer did overtime patching the two ships, no rescue mission needed. Those engineers being able to tear ships apart and put them back together, worth their weight in gold, mate. Worth their weight in gold. End game, that's what it's all about. You should, like, basically carry a whole nother craft in the cargo pot, right? Where you can just, like, pull out lots of little things, put it together, and you're like, blah, blah. I wonder if there's, like, a universal craft. If you go out there with, you know, maybe like this probe core that we've got at the top there, the rover mate, with some engines and some wheels and a little bit of fuel. It's a shame there isn't like some sort of small ore processor. And like you just turn up with these basic stuff and put yourself a little biome hopper together some way, you know. It was the docking ports and RTGs that did it. Yeah, nice. Okay, are we facing the right direction? I think we're mostly facing the right direction. I'm gonna try and circularize our burn here. We need to know what's going on in the mission. So 37 days until our DRES correction. Okay, let's turn up some throttle, point towards the horizon, that way over there, and try desperately to not hit the floor. If I could avoid the floor, I will be very grateful. At the moment, we look to be very much hitting the floor. But if we keep pushing our speed just a little bit further and a little bit further, we need to stage. Stage. There we go. Away they go. Thankfully, they will be dropping back into Kerbin's orbit to keep the place nice and tidy. Nice and tidy. I believe everything will be dropping into the atmosphere somehow in the far future when everything has deorbited into Kerbin's atmosphere. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. The number of the periaps there is dropping down suitably fast for me. My apoapsis is not going up too much faster. So I feel like we're going to get a nice, good, solid circularization here. Mohomo Problems hasn't been yet. Wait, what's going on with Mohomo Problems? What are you doing? We'll check that in a second. First, I need to, for the Resplendent Voyage, go to oh my gosh. Got a long time to wait for that one. Okay. That is a passing encounter, though. That was quite the wait, actually, wasn't it? Okay, well, maneuver. Go. Recover. Junior scientist. Yeah, that one. That's a while. That's a while. I'm not going to just watch a year disappear. So we're going back to Dres. We're going back to the Dres craft. That's kind of good, actually. That's kind of good. Though we are now leaving Valentina and Bill, whichever one it was, in orbit around Kerbin for what is that? That's trajectories. That's the trajectories mod. We need to do something about it. What was that weird overlay? So I think we've reached breaking point of the game. There's too many mods. Too many mods is causing issues. We're seeing things that we probably shouldn't be seeing when we change scene. I kind of want to aim my camera at that middle bit. In camera. Oh, it's inventory. I thought we had room for one more Kerbal then. I was like, what? No! We left that one behind unnecessarily. Maybe here's the best place. Yeah, that's the best place to aim the camera. Okay, looking much better. Looking much better. Alright, 37 days. Should we have a look and make sure that the map is indeed where we think it is? Scroll out. Yeah. Yeah, that's Dres. That's cool. That's good. What is that over there? That's Jewel. Where's the edge of the circle here? Wait a minute. I'm sure the game knows how a straight line works. We're just going to go over that. I guess we're going to just click the button and watch it all disappear. Bye-bye. Crazy how they all just disappear like that. Like, literally. Auto time warp cancelled. Time is ticking down, but not quite that fast. You would have thought it would have happened a little bit faster. There's Eve. There's Moho. Okay, is that Elu? Okay, that's Elu. Where's Kerbin? Kerbin must be around somewhere, right? Could be back. Ooh, is that it? Kerbin, yeah, nice. Okay, well, welcome. Let's delete and close to the middle of nowhere. Like, actually to the middle of nowhere. We are preparing to make a burn that will take us over to Dres, or at least take our trajectory to intersect with the orbit of the planet known as Dres. We're going to try and get ourselves some at least good solid orbital science, and then we're going to try and figure out how people are going to get the science from the planet. I don't know whether they are or what. We'll try. We'll figure that out. We should probably have actually looked at Kerbin and figured out what the transfer window is there and flown something out to Dres to collect the science from the surface. But hey, we got 15 seconds to regret our choices before we need to fly on. That's unfortunate. The regret is heavy, but we're down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, I'm gonna burn early. I'm gonna burn early. Can't stop me. And of course, we're also watching these fuel tanks? There we go. I told you it wasn't going to tell me the right... Oh, no, it is going to tell me the right time. Okay, that's good. Going to be dropping the 2 outside tanks here. Just abandon them to deep orbit. Ooh, backlit. That's cool. Abandon them to deep orbit. We will at some point, of course, go round and tidy up and clean everything up. Indeed, I need to go and do that for the debris, actually from this craft. There's some debris out there from the craft when we were trying to land at Juno. Dropped a few fuel tanks down. Probably go and terminate those at some point. Let's turn and look at the well-lit side. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. The burn times, though, with these nuclear engines, do you think when we drop the fuel tanks, the burn times will get shorter? I actually don't know. I feel like the predictive time is still going to be the same, but obviously we are getting lighter, so that would also probably enter into it somehow. Look at that! Look how slow that number is dropping down. Is this the efficiency of the nuke engines, or did I just not put enough on? Even with 6 on the back here. 2, 1, go. I felt like I staged. We're going to press the button again. Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, I should have saved it before I did that, just in case. But, you know, that's fine. That's fine. I kind of don't like saving in Kerbal. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. It's not an active choice. I'm not like, yes, I've sat and thought about it and I don't like saving. But I like to play the world as it comes, right? Like, if things go wrong in my mission, c'est la vie. Like, that is the way of life. And I should be good enough to get myself out of whatever situation I've got myself into, whether it be via the magic of a rescue mission or any other. It's always a rescue mission, let's be honest. Even the recovery missions are actually rescue missions. Wow, halfway through the burn was a 3... No, wait. The burn time is 3 minutes at halfway through. Wow. Now, that means we've only got a minute and a half, but because I'm times 2ing up here, I don't think we're going to go any further than times 2. The way that's flashing red like that kind of worries me. I don't know why. Well, obviously because I'm putting a lot of system resources into streaming, question mark. But yeah, I don't know. At the same time, I have got some of the most intensive lighting mods that are available to us, so that might also have something to do with it. I can't... It could be, but I don't think it's dealing with the orbits, you know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So my blue orbit is my orbit. The yellow orbit is where I'm going. We're a few degrees out, but we are getting closer all the time. Trying to get ourselves. One of my favourite phrases. It's coplanar. I think it's just a great term. So out here looking at this is worse than being in looking at the craft. Not a great deal worse. It's just flashing yellow and red as opposed to out on the map where it's all just solid red. Wasn't really expecting to see too much red during this playthrough, if I was to be honest with you. Maybe at some point... Ooh, stop. Alright, we're going to get rid of this. Now, we should just be pointing in the right... Ooh. Wait, is that telling me that I am already encountered, or what? I'm gonna see if we can't... I do this like when the game... Oh, slow ourselves down. When the game is a little unsure about what's going on. Okay, there's my periapsis. If I burn... Oh, it's getting smaller. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't really want to end up equatorial. But it looks like that might be what ends up happening. The thing is... I'm going to have to set up a maneuver node to know which way to go, unless I want to waste a bunch of fuel. Which, yeah, is not the worst thing in the world to be doing. I still haven't been able to get the right button to bring me back to my craft. Tilde. Nope. Tilde? That one. Okay, right. We wanted to slam down a maneuver node. I mean, I don't know, like there, add the maneuver, and then go look at Dres. Just a little, the maneuver is just a little bit before. Oh no, I pressed Shift T and it started moving me. That is not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted at all. Let me just get to what I'm supposed to. I'm not used to looking at Dres. Okay, so somewhere in here, it's changed. It's taken my maneuver node away from me. I hate it. There, add maneuver. Alright, thank you very much. So now we get the predicted maneuver here. How am I getting closer? Is it by speeding up or slowing down? It's... That's gone too far, right? That's the problem there. That's gone too far. Did it completely disappear? Is it just gone? Ooh. Oh man, That's some fine tuning. But that's the fine tuning I want right there. So I'm gonna. Is it prograde? Is prograde where I want to be? Oh, look how little. Look how little. 0.091 meters per second it wants me to add. I'm going to turn off most of the back engines. I'm just going to full on shut them down. And then the two middle ones are getting cut to like 10%, something like that. These are small changes now. Are these not in symmetry? You know, I don't care. I don't care. So it turns out, no, I actually want it to be retrograde, not prograde. Lol. What is going on with my craft? I think it's got itself confused. It doesn't know which way to push it. I'm gonna do it for it. I'm gonna do it for it. We're just gonna turn it. Or is it so low that it's not really displaying properly? I don't know. I'm a little confused about what's going on here. I'll let it do its thing now. Look at the change of delta V that's going on over here. I wonder what's going on. Are we encountering floating point problems? It feels like maybe we are. What is going on? Look, it's now going back the other. Okay, I mean, I could be there. As long as we're not just going to end up stopping here. I am very confused. Is it just because it's so little? Maybe I should have just kept with the prograde. Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna keep prograde. We're gonna clear that, and I'm just gonna make the moves. I'm just gonna make my moves. You know, there's one way that I really like to run my space program. It's by trial and error. Do an RCS puff. What a great idea. That might be a better idea. Let's have a look. Where are my ports? Yeah, I got some ports. Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. As soon as we get there. I mean, you can almost see pretty much if I chose over here, right, it would be where I need to be. Alright, I'm going to let it center out. I feel like that's it centered out. Pressing R and I'm not hearing anything. I mean, I'll take that, right? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And then we'll just add a maneuver. Do I have what it takes? Oh, it's like, it's nearly a kilometre of delta V to stop. Oh, so we're definitely eating the last of this tank, and then we're into this central lot here, which is fine. Like we could probably actually then, like with an extra 4,000 delts or so, move on to somewhere else. But we would definitely need a landing craft of some description to be delivered to us, and then we'll go down, we'll get the science, and we'll return home, right? Like that's the way that's gonna work. Okay, create the alarm, maneuver, capture at Dres. At the alarm. Oh, well we've got some long times to wait. Let's go to the space center. Yeah. Tiny RCF puffs are what it's all about for like fine tuning. Okay, so what is necessary for a Dres capable landing craft? Ideally, we should send a rover, right? Do we want to send a rover? I think we should send a rover. But then how do we get back? I almost want to send a robot fleet so I don't worry about it too much, but I feel like that's also kind of cheating. How do I change the configuration? Oh, am I thinking of a different part? That one. There we go. There we go. That's okay. So we could relatively simply, relatively, slap some wheels on here. Maybe turn off the snap. And like we've instantly got a craft, right? Is that good enough for Dres? Is this what we want? It could be. It could be. I also feel like we're going to be running into some power issues at some point. That's kind of terrible. Is that good enough? Is that a thing we can live with? I think I can live with it. I think that's just about doable for me. Oh man, it's not. They don't retract that far, do they? They don't really do a great deal, and they're not the best wheels. I'm gonna use them anyway. Right, so if we are going, we need various science equipments, right? So what am I even looking at there? We need like a science junior. See how we could place it on top and then just kind of turn it in on itself. The junior is huge compared to this craft, but again, I'm okay for a little bit of part clipping. I think that's fine. This kind of makes sense, right? You know. Oh. It kind of makes sense. That much? There we go. Now it makes sense. I want to snap you to the grid. I want you on absolute, and I want you to just kind of sit in like that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's also... I mean, I obviously would like to put some... Ooh, we could put this on there. I was going to say some sort of end cap. Oh, okay, all right. It does kind of need to be this end, right? And then something to tidy up this back bit, which unfortunately, if I want it to actually work as well as look okay, it's going to take something like this, and then we're going to face it with... Ooh, no, you're too big. You're too big. Yeah, that looks a little better, like so. And then we just make this part disappear, never to be seen again. All right, cool. Sure, at some point I'll make this work. So more science. We definitely want a scanning arm on the side of the craft, and then just like a collection of stuff here, right? I was gonna try and put stuff inside, which we can do in a bit. I think that will still work. Just a small nose cone of some description. It's a bit big. What else can we use instead of that? Maybe a light. Let's just throw a light there. That'll probably look a lot better. Utilities. And then we just kind of throw this on the top here, and then surely that makes it all look good. Oh yeah, blatantly. And then I need some more little science bits, which we just need to throw them all on the side here. Thermometer. I mean, do we take this, even though it's Dres? It's like a atmospheric fluid spectrometer or something like that. We'll give it a go. Why not? Could we fit it? No. We'll break it if we put it on the underside. Oh, but like that though. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. What else do we not have on here? We need the accelerometer. Now, one thing I was thinking, but it's not going to work, is to send one of these with its own little rocket and stuff like that, to take it back to the lab. I almost want to take one of these as well, right? Yeah, that looks fairly good, fairly greebly. The flags are backwards. Why did they make the flags backwards? Both of them. Okay, alright, no problem. No problem. Alright, so now we just need to try and figure out how we're putting this on top of a rocket that's going to go to Dres. I don't think that's going to be too hard. I guess we're going to put a fairing on the underside here. Is that a thing we're going to use? Is there a way of making it stand off just a little bit more? I mean, we can just do this. Something like that. Yeah, blatantly. Yeah, that's obviously the look we're going for. And then, how's this gonna land? Not with that one. With this one. Is that too far for the craft to drop? I mean, we all know actually what's probably going to happen is we land sort of this way, right? And then we just drop it on its back. But ooh, SAS is needed on this craft. Definitely. Just a little more anyway. Can we just attach you right there? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's good. We got power. We could probably do with a relay dish somehow, right? Like that's probably a thing. Oh, I don't know. It's a bit on the large side. All right, maybe not. These to speak to up top. That might work instead. That way around, so when they extend, they point upwards. Yeah, we'll go with that. We're probably going to end up breaking them off just from, you know, driving, but that'll be fine. All right, to land, we need a few of these around the outside. I think it's time we looked at this, the Delta V map. We've got Dres at the top there. It's going to cost 430 to land. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We could almost, in fact, given the amount of fuel we've got here, almost, not quite, send this from Kerbal in orbit. But thankfully, this is just the landing part. I don't need it for anything other than landing. So that's good. And then we basically just build the craft that we've already built, right? We just slam some tanks down and be like, yep, there we go. Oh, can I go from this to that? I know what I do want to go from. Where are you? Yeah, okay, all right. That's big. We're doing big now, guys. We're doing big. Something. Ooh, my lights are flickering. If everything dies, I'm sorry. The power just went weird. Hopefully everything's good. Decoupler for air shield. Aha! Good man, good man. So, how are we going to make that work? We go... This one's that too small? I don't know what size we technically need to make this work. Sorry, small sneezing fit there overtook me. I'm better now, I'm over it. But, you. Okay, great. Wow, look at the Delta V already. It's just like, this is too big an engine for the size of craft. Do you reckon I could just fit another one of these on, and then suddenly we've got like the majority of the craft we want? It actually is, though. Oh, hello, flag. And then big decouplers. Big decouplers. And then we go orange tank. Go with my favourite mainsail booster. No, actually, normally I like to go with the skipper booster. Is it? I think it's a 280 verse 285. No, ignore me. The mainsail is actually better in every domain. More tank? Too much? It's a little too much. Let's hold it back a little bit. Let's rein it in. Something like that. 7,000 delts is quite a lot. Should be more than enough to get us where we need to go, and I'm just about to start slamming some asparagusing in, so yeah, that should be fine. Of course, I'm going to put more boosters on it because what game are we playing here? It's the game of find the right nose cone. That's the game we're playing right here. Like that? Yeah, why not? Why not? A few struts. Going into the middle. Okay, I think... Oh man, this is all sea level as well. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, it should be more than capable then. Should be more than capable. Pull this up to about here. Do we want some solid? Yeah, of course we want some solids. Who doesn't want some solid boosters on their craft? I do like to try and use the hard points where I can. That's a small hard point. Where's the? Oh, have I not got it available to me right now? That's unfortunate. Of all the things that I lament missing, it's the lack of hard points. So let's use that, and they just look good. They look better than the standard decouplers, you know. Pollux. Like that. Okay, that's a nice compact look. I like it. I like it. We're going with it. We're going with it. Got to find the right nose cone for this size craft. I think it's this one. Yeah. Man, it's almost a castle, right? Look at all those like crenellations and pointy bits. I'd like you to know that it's slightly aggressive. Wow. Okay, put you up there, pull you down here, solids drop, boosters drop, main engines drop, fire up. Okay, I think this is good. I think this should get us where we want to go. I almost feel like we need to put some fins on it as well, though. These canards, fan of canards. Okay, let's go with that. I feel like there's something I'm missing. A control point up, forwards, reversed. So we want up for now. No, this is not the crew we want. We do need a scientist, so we're sending Gusming, but we also need a pilot. Elon? No, you're alright. Madsky? Let's go with Madsky. Madsky Kerman. Alright, nice. I don't have a name. I don't have a name. I'm going to call it Roll Along if I can't come up with something better. There we go. Nah, this is the Drez rolling. Like that. Why not? Going to put ourselves in orbit. We're going to see if there is a decent transfer window. That's the decent transfer window. I'm there like waving my hands around, being like, when you go from here to there, and I feel like it might be time for just a little bit more caffeine. Maybe a little late, actually, looking at how far we are into the stream. This is a good, solid, sturdy design. Look at it. It's like, I am a rocket. And I have to agree, it is indeed a rocket. Taking bets now. How's this going to break? 3, 2, 1, go! Loving it, loving it. Going to get a little bit of a gravity turn in a bit earlier this time because we totally messed it up last time. We are jumping, screaming off the pad. We're at about 150 meters per second before we've even hit a kilometer up. That might be a little too much, a little bit too fast, but I'm sure we can handle the power we've unleashed here. It's okay. I've not underestimated this at all, and I'm now dealing with a situation far beyond what I've been trained to deal with. No, never. Looks like we're going to burn through the solid, the liquids before the solid. So I'm going to drop the throttle down to about half because we are, as I say, burning pretty fast anyway. So if I can just carry on the turn, that That'd be good. Okay, so the solid burn is now overtaking the liquid burn, as in like which fuel level is going to run out first. I would like to turn more. We're at 20 kilometers up, and I do normally like to be about 45 degrees, about half my altitude ago. Out of brew. Oh, dude, I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm just going to full on point in this direction. Obviously, these fins are doing work. Yeah, like that. Just like that. That's exactly what I want. I'm going to go back to surface, point up, drop. Nice, nice, and then back to orbit and turn over. 160. I'll take 160 apoapsis. That's fine. Now, the real question, how strong is the SAS in this? We've asked it to point prograde. It is fighting just the last little of the engine thrust here. Looks to be okay, though. Alright, took that long to take over. Oh, it's getting dark behind us. Oh, there's the moon. There's the moon. What are you? Hello? Oh, it's the Resplendent Voyage. Beautiful. Oh, look, we could... I could try and meet with it if I was so inclined. Push this intersection out until it meets that one over there. Which would happen up at Apoapsis. Which is the direction I'm flying anyway. That is the direction I'm flying anyway. I seem to... Wait, where's the rocket? Zoom out. All the way down. Wait, what? Ah, here it is. Zoom in. There we go. Hello. What was this one? Oh, that's my debris. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're trying to go that way. It's very dark beneath us. Very, very dark beneath us. I assume that's just nighttime spreading its shadow across the... Well, it's weird, right? I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again. It's weird how nighttime is just the Earth's shadow. Alright, I don't know if you've ever really stopped and thought about it in that sort of way before. I have. I've had reason to a couple of times now. It's just like... Yeah, it feels like nighttime should be more of a thing than just the shadow, you know? Seem to be turning a bit faster. You know what, whatever. I'll let it spin round however it wants to. As long as it's pointing roughly towards the prograde marker, I think we'll be fine with it. Let's have a look at our orbital information here. Nearly a 1 degree inclination. That's pretty good, actually. I did pretty well there. The ejection angle between the craft or the maneuver position around the orbital body and that body's trajectory around the... Say what? Is that real English? I don't know. Longitude of ascending node, argument of periapsis. It doesn't... How come this one gets the full description? And eccentricity doesn't get anything. Man. And look at that, 0.8. The closer that is to 1, the closer you are to a straight line. The closer it is to 0, the closer you are to a circle with your orbit. Yeah, why don't inclination or eccentricity get descriptors? But this weird ejection thing gets a descriptor that doesn't even make any... Angle between the craft or the maneuver's position around the orbited body, and that's body... Oh, around... Okay, alright, I get it. So, we got Kerbal travelling along, right? And so it's got a... you could almost think of it as a movement vector pointing out of the front. And this angle is how far away from that I am. So I'm 70 degrees down. Now, I would have gone the other way around because that's prograde round the orbit, right? Oh, I need to be flying now. I need to be flying. That was a stage. Let's let that go. Ooh, goodbye. I do like dropping my stages in orbit into the atmosphere rather than leaving them in orbit. Makes me feel very good. Unlike this bit of debris here, or that bit over there, or that one over there. Ooh, side chopper, man. That's we need to kill some debris. Definitely a thing we need to do at some point. The question I have is: do we just terminate them, or do we go send it? No, we're not sending a ship out just to go and collect bits of debris. It is legitimately Oh man, look at that. The thing I want to do when I... What is going... Wait, what? How? What? That... Do you see this? What? Kerbin, there we go. It's spinning. It's spinning. Why is it spinning so much? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna kill this and kill that one. What's going on? Why is it so bad, yo? It can't be because I'm moving. Drez. Core, really? I'm obviously going to have to end up doing it myself. Okay, alright. So let's just set an alarm. We're going to create a new one. It's a manual alarm, and this is going to be go to Drez, maneuver broken. Okay. I did not spell maneuver right, but whatever. Maneuver. I can totally remember that. There is an E there, right? Yeah, okay, that one right there. Wait, let me click it. Okay, great. Now to go to Drez, 278 days. We'll give ourselves a 2-hour buffer. That's all right. Oh, well, that is the next thing we're doing. Stare at the sun. Let's let its radiance enter you. The bringer of all energy, the sole reason we are able to exist. Praise the sun. Anyway, moving on, Kirby. Drez rolling. Drez rolling. I guess I'm just going to do this in the tracking station because then it'll get less sick. You've not seen that before? I've not seen that before either. I've designed a designated bin ship to go and grab them in sorts of bits. So that is one of the things that I'm actually kind of excited to do when we start playing multiplayer. However, we actually end up getting to be able to do it in Kerbal 2. Just going to go through and get rid of some debris here. Let's turn off everything that's not the debris. Something like that? Yeah, something like that. It's just go around and pick up people's junk, bring it back, and scrap it. Like, do you think we could actually make money that way? It'd be nice if we could. Got a feeling we're not going to be able to. Wow, this is just in. Oh, we know there's a few just in orbit around Kerbin. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys have noticed this. So when you... Whoop, I'm zoomed in too far. When you terminate, you go terminate, and it's got this one selected. But, oh, it used to be that I can't click it, but it turns out now they fixed it so you can click it. Okay, that's good. Better than what I was about to say. Look, focused on Drez. So then I can click that. You got to double click it. Okay. That's the thing. All right, that's enough of this though. Whoa, that's as long as I could put up with that. This is why I don't clear up my system that often. It just takes so long. Just rolling flat. Have teams for jobs, Thunderbirds for rescue, municipal bin truck, recovering the bits that ain't worth and chuck them in the atmosphere. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, like, at the cost of a single parachute, say, you can grab it, use your method of transportation to slow the craft down a little bit, slap a parachute on it, and just let it aero brake itself down, you know? I was going to do this in the tracking station. I ended up not doing it. Let's just warp to it. Oh, am I too low? Wait. What? You watched me circularize, right? Oh, that's not the direction I want to be looking. Radio out. I did circularize, right? That was maybe this is what was wrong. I'm sure I circularized nicely. Yeah, because I was burning from outside of the... What? I thought it was only Kerbal 2 that had decaying orbits. Hello, can we move faster? Is that a thing we can do? I don't like being in the atmosphere with this craft. It's too much. I want to start burning upwards as fast as I can. Something's gone hideously wrong. Just gonna look at my apoapsis over there. Gotta bring up my periapsis to exactly where I am. We got to start going up right now. Else it's just not gonna do none. And then try and align myself with the atmosphere. And we're gonna go around to what even happened here? I'm very confuzzled. We are so deep in the atmosphere. Is this just gonna not... Let's go, man. Let's go. I don't like the way that red doesn't appear to be getting any closer. How is it still spinning so violently? Maybe I should have just gone prograde. Okay, we'll try this again. I'll see you up at apoapsis. That's worrying. Nah, it's worrying. I don't know how, why, or what. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Buffeting. Buffets are not what we're after. Wow, we've got a long time to cruise through the solar system. Gotta watch for comets and asteroids. Are any of them gonna strike? That's the real question. It's kind of the most exciting part of any long time warp. Okay, so is this one incoming? That's like an F? No, we're not playing with asteroids. We spent literal months playing with asteroids before. It's not the life I'm living. So if we slow down a little bit beforehand, let's see if Astrogator works now. Dres, 13 days, go. Okay, it looks a little more reasonable. This one. Okay, alright, let's kill that. Create an alarm for the maneuver. I'm just going to call it maneuver because it is totally the next thing we're doing. We'll go at quite the speed if it's given free rein to. Three things just going around, pretty much co-orbiting. How long is it going to take for my craft to reorientate when we come out of time warp? That's a real question there. That is a real question. You want an F class? You've seen an H as well. Whoa, man! I want. Oh, we just missed the sunset. That's very sad. Yeah, getting the full set together would be nice, right? Though I'm not sure at what size it's just like, nah, it's a planet now. Like, can you get an asteroid that's bigger than Gilly? Because Gilly is small. Like, it's really small. Like, really, really, really small. Burning a little early, but I think that's okay. By a little, it's less than 10 seconds. There's a lot on the screen right now. A lot on the screen. So, what is the path to us saying we're done here in today's... not today, in like the science mode that we are playing? Obviously, unlocking all the nodes is... You know, pretty much goes without saying, right? They are not the same. None of this is right. I Astrogate a bust. Just push up a little bit, and then I'm kind of just gonna have to go from here, right? And hope. What a great word. It's not at all what I want to use, but there was something there. Did you see it? There. That's what we got to work with. It's further away. That's... Oh no. Yeah, okay. We're gonna just like try and slam around until we find the right spot, right? Is that going down or up when I... Oh, well... Oh, man. Sometimes trying to use your mouse wheel on the maneuver node is just... pain. Those even change their distances. I'm just like, I know it's possible. We should be able to get there. Okay, we're getting pretty close there. Okay, that says it's good. Oh, that's quite the expense. Thankfully, it only takes 1,000 to capture round Dres. Then we got 1,000 to land with. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's fine. All right, we'll go for it. We're going for it. Whew, 13 days. I think we could just jump 13 days without worrying about maneuver nodes. Yeah, totally. Not maneuver nodes, without worrying about alarms. Where is the sun? We behind a planet? Do you feel like we're behind the planet? Feel like that. We go, well, there it was. Indeed, we were behind the planet. Okay, 10 days. 9 days. Could you imagine, like, you know your next burn is in 2 weeks' time. And that's a short time to wait, right? It's too short to freeze yourself. And so 2 weeks of just waiting. Just being like, just to hit a button for 5 seconds and be like, go, and we're there. Okay, time warp is complete. Node is... We're about a minute out from the node, but I think we're good. Once again, I'm just going to, like, get it close and then... yeah, I mean, if we could end up with this orbit, that'd be pretty stellar. I would be all about that. Pretty astronomical. Okay, we got 20 seconds to go. I'm gonna just like tick it up and tick it down pretty quick. Okay, we've got 10 seconds to go. 9, 8. I'm starting at 5. You know, at 7, 6, 5, go. Because like, look, it's still counting down. It's still counting down. 5 may have been a little early, but 2, 1, 0, and stop. You know what? I'm gonna just see how close we are first. I'm just gonna turn that off. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, fair. We got a stage. I don't like this. We're gonna stage again, and then we're gonna. No, we can't. We can't stage from the map view. How many times? How many times? We can't stage from the map view. So somewhere out here is our encounter. Oh, okay. Uh, 50,000 kilometers, 40,000 kilometers, 30,000. Okay, that's an encounter. 30,000 kilometers away counts. And now, ooh, do I come in equatorial, or do I come in over the top? I think I'm going to come in equatorial, and then I could maybe meet up with the lab. Oh, no, the lab's going in over the top. Let's cancel this one. Oh no, I'm quite aware. I was wondering whether I could just use a maneuver just outside, but it looks like that might not be the winner. Look at that diving in just to try and make sure we got the right spot. There's got to be more than this is totally going to be more than a 1,000 delts to stop. Let's just see what it is to just stop. Add maneuver, slow down. Yeah, did you see that? That was a lot. So 4, oh man, to crash into the planet is going to take just about all the fuel we've got, and then we can't stop on the other side. There must be a more fuel-efficient way of doing this. Literally must be. I think it's mostly going to come down to... maybe setting a maneuver node here. And trying to get much closer to the planet. I mean, that's 10 just to get to there. I mean, that's pretty close. We'll check maneuver 2 to see how much it's going to cost. Can I get some numbers? 1,700. Okay, so that at least gives us a chance of landing. Let's have a look at Dres. 400 to land. It is so close. Well, I guess we're going to find out. Hey, Alta, we're going to Dres, and it looks like I may or may not have messed this one up. In my defense, there was a weird little glitch that happened outside Kerbal that ended up putting us back into the atmosphere. I don't know whether it was a glitch or whether I just wasn't paying attention or what, but like for some reason we ended up not on an orbit that was going to to leave Kerbin, but in fact went inside the atmosphere, which was just ridiculous. Try to save Dres rover. Because like, if need be, we can send some fuel out, right? We can send fuel out. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is send someone on their way to Juno. Wow. Okay. Life is going pretty quick right now. Let's send these guys. So we've got someone trapped around Juno. We could say trapped. I think we can say trapped. We've got someone trapped around Juno, and we're sending this weird craft to go pick them up. To complement the pilot and engineer. They're a scientist. Then we're going to land on Gilly and start the mining process. Yeah. Yeah, this should hopefully be a forever craft. This is just something that just can go around to wherever it needs to, lands on the small moon of choice, and then moves on to the next mission. Whatever that may be. I don't know whether this one's going to be able to go from Ike to Dres. I hope so, because I kind of want to carry on moving towards the Julian system. I think that's the way forward there. Any reason not to just hit this go until next one? Let's warp to next. Go! Thousands of orbits later. Thousands of orbits. Wow, look at the way these two are like trailing apart from each other, and that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that very much. We're mostly still pointed towards our maneuver node because, of course, we've got the persistent rotation mod, making sure that we do indeed get to spin around quite a lot. It's very nice. Very nice. That science alert noise, we're going to have to figure out what science it is we're missing and just go and... I think it's EVA over certain biomes or something like that. And we'll just go and collect the science so that our ships in orbit don't keep getting spammed by it. Okay, a mere 4,000 orbits later. I'm wondering whether it's going to click up to 5. Sorry, that's why I was saying that. Delete and close. It's almost definitely... Oh, no, it didn't. Going to get up to 4,100. But just at 4,080 orbits later, a mere 4,080 orbits later, we find ourselves ready to move to... Of course, there's no electric charge. I haven't deployed the solar panels, and my emergency solar panels are not pointed at the sun. Of course they're not. Of course, why would we point solar panels at the sun? Hey, we're really close to my problems. I can't swap over to it. Wait, let's. Now's not the time, but let's do it. Switch to hello. Like, are we bringing you home? I don't even know what this guy's doing here. Did we? We must have forgot to send. Wow. Clanard? I didn't even know you were here. Wow, missed it by 4 years. Let's kill that. We're gonna send you to Jewel, but don't worry, we'll do that in another mission. I'll do that. What is the rocket? It has a shuttle cabin. What's wrong with that? Do you not like flying in style and or comfort? 3, 2, 1, go! We burning. We be burning. Can we see the internal view? Why? I probably shouldn't undock while let's get back in the sea whilst we're doing an active burn. Seems like a bad idea. Okay. I mean, we're only going to Juno, so we're not expecting big changes in our orbit. Let's zoom out and have a look at what our orbit is actually looking like here. Got this blue one. That is our... Ooh, that must be a mun encounter or something. Oh, I killed it too early. Something like there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Yeah, that's good enough. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. It's not a money. I wonder... Maybe it was the mun encounter that was stopping us seeing us stuff. That could be it. That could be it. Create alarm. Maneuver. Juna alignment burn. Slinement? No. Alignment. Okay, that is the next one. Let's just leave. Let's just go. Let's just make it so. Watch it tumbling through space. It's not the fastest we've ever gone moving towards our next maneuver node. There we go. That's a little better. The tumble is quite dizzying, but I think we're doing okay. I probably should at some point deploy the antennae. We don't really need them, but the antenna that I have right now is on the probe that we have on the front of this craft. So that it can deploy the probe. We can leave it orbiting whilst we go down and try. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to do the scan first anyway, but it can clean up whilst we take advantage of the first patch of good stuff that we find. That going in the right direction? Is indeed. A 7.9 meters per second burn. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's probably very important to make sure that we can actually get where we're going. 0.3 seconds with the full power of this bad boy here. Okay, that's all right. I guess 30 seconds to go. That's a long time to wait. 20, 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Overtipped it. Overtipped it. Looks like we're going to Juna anyway, so I'm going to just take that. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. If I just... Oh, I don't know whether I want to see whether it goes up or down. Goes down. All right. Which way are we looking right now? That's anti-normal, right? Let's see if we can look normal. It's not a thing I'm very good at, but let's try and look normal. Oh, no. I left just CurbNet. Reading the comments, there's no resource scanner. It's the wrong scanning type. I'm a fool. The rover has it. The rover has ability to. Well, we're just going to take whatever we find then. We're going to land down and we're going to be like, here. This is where we mine. I mean, we could even just like perform spot surveys, right? We land, we go this point. Dang it! All right, we're gonna have to send a replacement module out, right? Can the engineer fix the scanning module to it? That's a question I've got. Okay, so now that we've got here, let's try and... That look good? It looks pretty good to me. Alright, now we've got someone... You're who we're actually going to go get. Oh, is this the wrong side? This is totally the wrong side. You're going this way round. There will be a way to do it from where we are. Hello. It's my craft over here, and a maneuver. Now, ideally, I can do it just by speeding up and slowing down. There we go. That's how we change orientation, just like that. And actually, that's almost perfect. 2 meters per second. We just need to add 2 meters per second to our speed. The burn time is 0.1. It says 3 days, but I think I can do it. Old-fashioned mine. Not sure because it's a bit big. You may need 2 engineers. I don't know. Oh, for the part. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, so let's try and just trickle this through to close. Okay, that one. That's good enough for me. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we could just capture in 650. Oh, loads of fuel. Loads of fuel. No worries. Oh, look how close it is to being a good burn. A good capture. So we are behind. So actually we want to try and scoop it down a little more if we can. What altitude is this at? 100. Yeah, we can scoop down more. Not that much more. Oh, not that much more. That's for a complete fight. 70? We can. We can do it in one pass. There. That is the best move we've got. Ooh. Did you guys hear that audio? Just little like... That was good. That was good. Create alarm. Maneuver. Capture and meet. Yeah, here's the next thing. 200 days though. Ooh-wee. Let's watch this from out here. Keep going. Ooh, what is going... Do you guys hear that? Am I dropping... I'm not dropping frames. It's just Kerbal. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's not that much stuff going on here. I don't know why it's causing issues. Yeah, I literally have no idea. Also, what's happened to this little bit right here? Do you see it? Somehow we've already done a burn? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that at all. Yeah, the audio stuttering. It's weird, right? It's weird. I don't think I have ever had that in Kerbal. Is science mode really that pushing it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, here they come. You ready? Whoop. Oh yeah, that scene change. Is it cause we're actually at time now? I mean, I want to capture. I want to say hello, and then we'll call it. You know. Don't go past it. Don't go past it. These are different though. Wait, stop. Things are different. Things are different. See the problem with the game? You see the problem with the game? Yeah, and we can't slow down that much because that will literally put us in orbit. So what I'm going to do is just go around this way. Man, that sucks. Yeah, there we are going into the atmosphere. All right, nay bother. We can do a little something like this. We're looking in the right direction. We got things going. Making my little maneuver here will not be hard at all. The real question I've got is: are we? You can't spell rendezvous properly, so you call it Rodney. Yeah, I'm down. I did spend time learning how to spell raison vendue. You know, I had a little mnemonic in my head, but I can't even remember what it is now. You know, I want to get closer. Can we like the burn isn't for like minutes? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? 57 seconds. Let's get going faster though. Excuse me. Why? Just clear a little bit of stress throat here. 20 seconds to go. Let's bring us back down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to stage halfway through this. 3, 2, 1, go. Why is that going up so much? I swear the game is struggles right now. The game is struggles. 3, 2, 1, stage. Now we're on pure liquid propulsion. The only thing we've got to our name are a bunch of nuclear engines. It looks to be enough, to be fair. Looks to be enough. One of the mods you have in KSP stuck in Japanese. Nice. I always, whenever I see an Ike encounter on my way into Juna, I'm like, oh, we could just quickly change. But because I'm coming in from so low, the only thing the Ike encounter is going to do is push my orbit back up. But just, it looks like you want to be able to play with it, right? Okay, we got 53 days until the Dres rover probably dies. Oh, are we going to lose our first Kerbals? The thing is, we're not going to kill the Kerbals on board. We're just going to strand them in orbit around a funny planet. So, yeah. Okay, it's a long burn, but it's definitely working for us. We got so many Delta Vs. There's no way we're not ending up at Ike after this. Is this orbit going to end up matching? Yeah, maybe. I'm looking at the way the periapsis and the apoapsis are swinging around. I feel like the game might be struggling a little bit with its physics simulation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 0.3, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so then to get a good maneuver. Oh man, do I really want to push that back out, or I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna add a maneuver. It's really not gonna take long, alright? That one. And then somewhere we can make these fit. That is the lowest Delta V maneuver we can make. I'm down. Are you guys down? I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do it. Swing back round to look in the right direction. Hello, Juna. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We got Jewel over there. We keep seeing Jewel. We're gonna. Once we've done Dres, Jewel is next. Once we've done Dres, Jewel is next. Go! Oh, we're focused on Juna, so we get to like just watch everything roll around. That's cool, actually. That is cool. And then here should be just the little tweak we need to bring these two orbits into closer line. Well, we're not aligning our orbits. We're just making sure that our future time cones both consist of the same space at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. What's the correct language? That both our future timelines have the same event, i.e. the same place at the same time. Event's a very like laden term in general relativity. Events happen in a time and a place. Let's go target. Oh. And if you're not at the right time in the right place, you are not at the right event, right? I know, crazy. How close do I want to get before I'm like, okay, we're slowing down? But there they are, 20 kilometers away. Do you think Juna is as bad as Mars? Well, for landing on, it's a lot easier. The depth of the atmosphere is less. So you haven't got to worry about it as long. Are you going to do a dual 5 or send a fleet? I think I'm probably sending a fleet. I could do a dual 5, but if we think about it logistically from like the stream point of view, that would just end up with a build stream followed by a flying stream, as opposed to I like doing the build then fly. I don't know. Maybe you prefer it to be other ways. But I feel like that's a good format. Separation of 1 kilometer. You know what, I'm going to just warp to about halfway there. Persistent rotation turned me to look at the orbital retrograde, not the shared target retrograde. If I carry on spinning, I can't believe how strong this is at RCS. I push the button and it happens. It's not like having to wait a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can make that last kilometer. Oh, actually, we've got to go faster than this. Oh, loading the other player. Not the other player, the other craft. One day we'll be talking about loading other players. Okay, I think it's the point where I can just go, alright, now we're just slowing down. Though I've done this before, where I've been pushing slow and turning, and I finished the stream with us slamming 2 craft together. It was quite funny. It was quite funny. This good? This good? I wonder what our close approach, or 0.00 is being read out as. Do we try... In fact, I don't think there's any way we can. We could dump this and then bring this aboard. Oh, now I'm full of indecisions and questions. Wait, where's the craft? There it is. Like, do I carry on with my awesome little relay sat here? Oh, excuse me. Or do I pick up the lander? Sun rays or radiation. Both are good. Both are good. You prefer the fleet of different ships. Alright, we'll do the fleet of different ships there. That's cool. Because we could even just end up like... Because we want to send a plane, right? Like we got Lathe to deal with, so we definitely want to send a plane. We want to send... Like, do we want to send different landers for each moon? With its own specialized equipment set? Blatantly, the lab is coming with us. We might need to put more modules on the lab. Or maybe we'll make a new lab. That could also work for us. Oh, I should have hit this ages ago. Oh, yeah. I can't get the camera angle where I want. For some reason, it's upside down. That's unfortunate. I want it to be this way up, but I can't go past the axis here for some reason. $108. I don't know how close to get, because obviously we've got to get a Kerbal out and fly. Grab the lander. The lander's more handy. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Hopefully the lander's got enough RCS that it can just like dock with us. I'm almost tempted just to throw this out into planetary space. House. Highest. Okay, let's start by you there. Undock. Okay, accepted that. That's good. I was a little bit worried. Undock. Okay, there we go. I was a little bit worried that it wouldn't allow me to do that. Wait. Open. Before we run out of power, extend those solar panels. Extend the solar panels? Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, we're good. I don't know what the delta V of these monoprops would be. But, like, this is here for when we need it. If we need it. No, when we need it. Right, you over there. Hello. Can I click up? No, I can't. Okay. I want to change my camera to locked. Ooh, whoa. RCS was a little bit over the top there. Okay, I want to fly over that way. Look at this scene right here. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is what space travel's about. Okay, this is really good actually. This is really good. I want to try and select that. There we go. Set as target, so I can get some sort of speed readout on my target here. Just bring us down to null. big fat nothing. The main thing to remember here is to turn your RCS off after you've... when you want to turn. Oh, I love this. This is so good. This is what it's about. Julia have a large ship with an eye on land of Pole and Bop. Get a mining outfit on Pole and a plane that missed, so went to Juna instead. Yeah, it works. I just want to get as close to vertical as I can. Something like... Okay, open the shield. Turn off the RCS. Turn and look. Get a nice orientation matchup. Okay, about there. Okay. I don't know if there's like a minimum speed. I keep saying it. I think it's the claw that has a minimum speed. I think this is all right. I'm going to turn off the SAS so that we can let the magnet do its work. Try and orientate myself with the craft. Is that good orientation? That looks like good orientation. Okay. First thing I got to do. Oh, it's already been deactivated. Okay, great. And I think with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time. Let's set an alarm for like 10 minutes time, and it will... Ike Mine is what we're going to be doing almost immediately next time, where we're also going to be trying to save the Dres Roja. We're going to Dres, and we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. And Stabberendi, hi, how you doing? You've turned up at an unfortunate point of time. We just got so much done. So much done. We did indeed recover. Well, we need to transfer. Wait, where's the transfer? There we go. They're all on board on the same place now. They can get out and have a look around. Be like, hey, how's it going? We've got people here. There's Valentina. There's Bob or Bill. Can never remember which one. One day I will remember that this is a thing when we're Wait, this is a 4-seater. Whilst we're creating the craft, and then I'll make somewhere that we can move around. But anyway, I will see you then when we're gonna do that. Bye.